they'll lynch you. But he did, and he laughs.
Hello, West Ham Network. It's Holly, and today we are launching the official West Ham Network Fantasy Football League. It's completely free to play, and we are going to be giving the winner of the league an amazing prize at the end of the season, so it's all up for grabs. For anyone that hasn't played this before, the video is going to tell you everything you need to know about how it works, as well as how you can join the league. If you're a Fantasy Football Pro, I've put the league code in the video description so you can get started now. It's always a load of fun, so whether you know what you're doing or not, I would definitely recommend joining for a laugh and obviously the chance to win an amazing prize. So how does it work? In fantasy football, you have £100 million to select your squad with no more than 3 players from any one Premier League side. It guides you through every stage of it, so it's not that complicated. Every player's got their own price depending on how good or how bad they are. Then each week you get points depending on how your players perform. So players get points for goals and assists, defenders and goalies get points for clean sheets. It all works itself out for you anyway, but it actually makes it really fun because you start getting an interest in how completely random players from other clubs are doing. And it definitely makes the whole season a little bit more interesting, especially if fixtures for West Ham aren't going your way. There's other things to focus on. It's lovely. And every week you can make substitutions depending on fixtures, and you can also make changes to your team throughout the season. So it doesn't matter if you pick a terrible player, you can swap them out. So when you're in the West Ham Network League, you can see the leaderboard where basically you can check how you're doing compared to everyone else. It changes a lot throughout the season, and one good or bad week can make all the difference. So that is a brief overview of how Premier League fantasy football works. Just to clarify, knowing loads about football doesn't always even give you an advantage. So don't be put off if you wouldn't class yourself as a Premier League expert. Now, I'm going to talk you through how to join the league on your phone, as that's the simplest way, but you can also follow pretty much the same steps on desktop if you prefer. So first of all, download the Premier League app. The icon is the one in this picture here, or you can go to fantasy.premierleague.com if you want to do it on your computer instead. Next, press on Fantasy, which on the app is at the bottom of the screen. Create your team, pick your players, save your team. Then you will still be able to change these players right up until a couple of hours before the first game of the season, but just get that team made, even if it's not the final team you want, because you have to have done that to be able to join the league. Then on the fantasy section, you can scroll down a bit to leagues and cups and press on join a league. From there, you enter our private league code, which is PTC 3HT. It's just down here and also all lowercase. You can also see this code in the banner, obviously, and also I'm going to put it in the video description with an auto join link to make it nice and simple. And that's basically everything that you've got to do. So essentially, log in, select a team, save it, join the league, and it's that simple. Make sure you do it with plenty of time before the season begins. In fact, I would recommend doing it literally now and then playing around with your team, making any changes up until the day before the season starts. But make sure you've joined the league before, otherwise your points won't be counted. So basically, get in there now because we do not want you missing out. So in terms of prices of different players, if you're wanting to play it safe when making transfers, you can actually see the percentage of people that have selected different players, which gives you a good guide of those that might be a good addition if you're a newbie to this. Last season, Haaland got the most points. He absolutely smashed it, followed by Kane, Salah, Odegaard and Rashford. But you also get some cheaper players that pick up nice amounts of points. So don't be tempted to just necessarily go with what looks easy. But if you are looking for some West Ham talent, Areola is proving relatively popular as one of the cheapest goalkeepers in the league with a chance of picking up points. Meanwhile, Mr. Bowen, Jared himself, is another option that could be a good addition to your side. So just to summarise, that should be everything that you need to join the West Ham Network Fantasy Football League. If you get stuck or you have any questions, just drop whatever questions you have in the comments, ask away, and I will try my very best to help you. I will be your technical support. So let us know if you're going to be joining in the comments. And of course, give this video a thumbs up. And of course, one more thing, you better be subscribed. It would be very, very sad. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have the best day. Speak soon and come on, you Irons.